Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to my channel. I am Goddess Acacia. You can call me Kay. That's what most people call me anyway. So today's topic or whatever, and I know you guys seen it in the title, is why are you still single? And it's not going to be a long topic, I'm really just going to get to the point. I've got a few points written down or whatever in my handy dandy trusty rusty notebook, and just a few little things that I want to touch on. I'm new to tarot reading for other people. I've been doing my own tarot for probably about a year and a half now or whatever, and really studying astrology and just really trusting my intuition and all that good stuff or whatever. So one of my client friends had a question for the cards, and the question was, of course, why am I still single? She basically wanted to know why she just keeps getting in these bad relationships and why it's not working out for her. She's an amazing person. I'm gonna leave her nameless, you feel me, because I don't share names unless they are okay with it, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, she's an amazing woman, very successful. She is a mother or whatever, and she just doesn't understand why or whatever. So as I'm doing her tarot, the answer was very, very clear, and we laughed about it and joked about it, and we shared our perspectives and, how we felt about it and our stories and so on and so forth or whatever, because I am single as well. And for a long time, I was getting myself caught up in situations that were not good for me because I just didn't want to be single. I just felt like I needed somebody else. However, this time frame that I have been single or read it, whatever, I realized that exactly what her card said, period, point blank, the end, is that I needed to be. Just like her, just like you, just like anybody else that's single right now, and you're wondering why you're single, you're such a good person, and so on and so forth. You're single because you need to be, and there's nothing wrong with that, you have to understand that this space that you're in right now is such a blessed and divine space. You should be thankful for this space that you have. Gratitude is the attitude. You guys already know, positive K. I'm always going to be preaching gratitude. You feel me? Until the day that I'm no longer here, and wherever I go, whenever I get there, I'm still going to be preaching the same thing to you. Gratitude is the attitude. So we're going to start with number one. Like I said, because you are supposed to be single. And why are you supposed to be single? Because you should be working on your spiritual growth. You should be working on your path, your journey. And I'm just going to use me for an example. It's hard for me to worry about me when I'm in a relationship, when I'm committed to somebody, when I'm someone's partner. It's very hard for me to just hone in and focus on my goals and what I need to focus on, because as a mother, as an empath, as a woman with the feminine energy, just as someone that cares and I just want to help and, so on and so forth, I get caught up in helping my partner succeed, and therefore I'm just dwindling away, And a lot of times, when we get into relationships like that and we become like that, we're helping this person build up. And it's not that they don't want to help us build up too. It's just that we're pouring so much into their cup that now our cup is dry. So whereas we may have started out equally yoked, and equally balanced and trying to go the same way, I've put shackles on myself basically and allowed this person, allowed all my energy to go into making this person rise up. So a lot of times it seems like these people, that we have helped get to a certain level or whatever are ungrateful, or it seems like they left us behind, but they didn't leave us behind. We left us behind, because we're putting so much into making sure that they achieve their goals that we are letting our goals fall by the wayside. And this is not something that I'm just speaking on. This is something I know for facts because I do this or whatever when I'm in a relationship. And for the longest time, I felt alone, you know, and I'm like, oh, woe is me. Why can't I have somebody? Why can't I be in that happy relationship? But to be honest, I didn't have a happy relationship with myself. So how do I really know what a happy relationship is if I don't even know what I like? If I don't even know what I want? If I don't even know what I'm looking for? I'm strictly looking on the physical when this can be changed, okay? This can be changed. People are buying body parts and manipulating this and that. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that if that's your thing, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what is this? This is nothing. Like, to be honest, it's all about this. But if you haven't gone here with yourself, then how are you going to go here with somebody else? Like, you're attracting the same thing that you're putting out there. So, I mean, if you're superficial and you're only worried about how someone looks or what they have financially or what they can give you, then please believe that's what you're going to attract. You're going to attract the same thing. So until you have that quiet space or whatever, and that downtime, that single time to really figure out who you are, you're not going to be in a happy relationship. And even if you're in a relationship now and you're wondering why, you know, you keep on dating the same type of guy or girl, you know, or why you're just continuously going through the same things, because you need to be single. I hate to break it to you. If you feel alone in your relationship, then guess what, my dear? You're single. Like, I hate to break it to you like that, but I'm only telling you this because I love you. And this is something that I had to realize. This is something my client friend had to realize. And we laughed and joked about it. Like, it's okay. It's okay. There's seasons of everything. But if you don't utilize this single time to really get down, deep down, to know yourself and love being around yourself and love being with yourself, then guess what? You're going to stay single and you're going to keep on repeating the same path, and it's just going to continue to dwindle and dwindle and dwindle. Like, I was looking at this post on Instagram the other day, and it's like, God will allow somebody to hurt you just to show you that you need to let them go. And each time, I promise you guys, the hurt is gonna hurt deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper until you reach rock bottom and you realize, maybe I just need to let this go because it's hurting me. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to be single, guys. Like, I don't know why everybody feels like it's so bad to be single. Like, in the generation that we're living in right now, and the world, and how everything makes it seem like it's okay to have a side chick and it's okay to have a side dude. Me personally, I don't want that. Like, I want to be my king's queen. You feel me? Like, I don't want to be a part of his situation. Like, no, I want it to be us. I want it to be a partnership. And until I can find someone that radiates that same energy, you know what I'm saying? And that's going the same direction that I'm going, and I can help them the same way that they can help me. They're pouring into me and I'm pouring into them. So we're pouring into each other, you know, to rise up together. Then I'm okay with being single. And I can't believe I just said that, y'all. Like, it took me forever to feel this way because I'm someone that's gone from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship. Oh, the best way to get over one is to get under another one. And, oh, whatever, I ain't worried about him, you know, because that's just not me. I'm too player, you know, like that has been me my whole life. And I wonder why I continue to run into the same type of guys. I continue to put myself in the same type of situation because guess what? I wasn't happy with me. I didn't even know what I liked to do. I didn't even know what I was attracted to. It was mostly just the physical. Oh, girl, he looked good. Oh, yes, Jesus. Brown skin. Ooh, Jesus. Light skin. Ooh, Lord God. Lord, please, Lord. Please, Lord. Oh, he tall. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, woo. But is he smart? Is he? Is he financially stable? Does he have a plan for the future? Does he even see me in his future? Does he have a 5-year plan? Does he know what he wants to do? Does he love himself? Because if he loves himself, he's not going to be entertaining other women. He's not going to be out here embarrassing me. He's not going to be out here living on this low vibration, you know, feeling like he has to be involved with everybody on that level. Because when you love yourself, you cherish yourself. You're selfish with yourself. Like, you don't involve yourself with anybody and everybody. It's a certain type of standard, you know, and it's not a sitting high, looking low type situation. It's more of a, I know what I bring to the table. And it's okay if I gotta sit at this table by myself. That's cool. I'll sit here by myself with my good energy, baby, sipping on my water. You know what I'm saying? Or like eating on my kale sandwich or whatever. Like, I'm cool sitting here by myself. That's good. Y'all can be over there all confused with all that negative energy going back and forth, festering just and wondering why you can't get to the next level in your life. You can't get there because everybody ain't supposed to go. Everybody ain't supposed to go. I'm sorry. When you get on the elevator, it has this thing on there that says the weight limit or whatever, you know, right there. It says the capacity, you know, so on and so forth. No more than, I don't know, 1,000 pounds, maybe, not even that much. Okay, so if you got Jim Bob, Kim, this person, that person, and so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying, just around because you don't want to be alone, you're not going to elevate. They're holding you back. And it's not even them holding you back. You're holding you back. So once you release and you spend time with yourself and you love who you are, it's inevitable for people to love who you are because that's what you require. You'll stop allowing someone to make you feel some kind of way. People can't make you feel like anything if you don't accept it. Period. Period. People talk about me all the time, and for the longest time, I allowed that to keep me in this box, to keep me quiet, to keep me from doing what I want to do, from being who I am, from loving myself. But guess what? That's only stopping me. It's not stopping them. They're still doing what they want to do. Excelling, reaching new levels, knocking out goals. But what about you? You have to allow yourself that. So that's that part. And once you do all of that or whatever, then you'll know what you deserve. And you won't put yourself in situations that you've been through before because you've elevated beyond that. But you will never know what the issue is until you sit and spend time with yourself. Chill with yourself until you love chilling with yourself. Chill with yourself until you don't want to chill with nobody else. You only want to chill with yourself. Kick it with yourself for that long. Go get your nails done. Go get your hair done by yourself. Go get you something to eat by yourself. Go to the mall. Go to the movies. Spend time with you. Spoil you the same way that you would want your partner to do. When you give yourself that kind of love, when you allow that avenue to be opened, that person will come. You make the plate and they'll come. They'll come to the table. I promise you, that person will come. I know my person is coming. And it's not to say that my person isn't already around, maybe. Who knows? But that's not my business. My business is me. One thing my mom taught me or whatever is to mind my business. And how Sierra said, Sierra Glam Shop or whatever, I loved it when she said this on the reunion of Love and Hip Hop, y'all. I love this. She said, mind the business that pays you. Girl, get in your bag. Don't worry about nothing else. Worry about yourself. Worry about the glow up, baby girl. Love you. And once you do that, then that person will be shown to you. They will come to you. You don't have to look for them. Like this is a perfect analogy, guys. A lot of times I'll be looking for something and I can't find it. And I know you probably can agree with me. You can't find it when you're looking for it. As soon as you stop looking for it, bow. Oh, it was right there all along. Are you kidding me? I stressed myself out. I've torn up my whole room and everything looking for something that was right there the whole time. If I just would have chilled out, had a little bit of patience, and trusted the process, trusted that it would come to me, I would have found it. I wouldn't have wasted my time. I wouldn't have wasted anybody else's time. I wouldn't have torn my room up looking for it. I would have found it, basically. Like, that's basically what it comes down to. Like, I don't even know what else to say. It's literally divine timing. It's divine timing. It doesn't have to be you. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. All you need to do is utilize this time to make yourself a better person. What is that hurting? Okay. I just wanted to ask because I went through this. I'm telling you guys, like literally went through this. Like when I read her tarot and it said basically because you need to be single, I was like, woo, that blew my hair back. Okay, baby, blew my edges off. Like, oh my gosh, blew them straight. I'm trying to tell you. Like seriously, that was real because you need to be. And there's nothing wrong with that. You'll find that partner. You just have to stop idolizing everybody else's situation. Idolize yourself. Clap for your damn self. Like sometimes you have to. And please excuse my language, but that's just how I feel. Clap for yourself. Praise yourself. Give yourself that love that you're seeking from everywhere else. And you won't feel lonely. You won't feel alone. You'll feel empowered. And when you feel empowered, then you're allowed to make better decisions. You won't put yourself in certain situations, like I said. So let's talk about real quick or whatever, a few things that you can do while you're waiting. Like I said, or whatever, you can, of course, most definitely, first and foremost, work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Always work on yourself. You can never do too much self-work. You can never do too much self-work, I promise you. Because I learn something new about me every single day. And it's beautiful. Spend that time with yourself. Look in the mirror and talk to yourself. Look, I promise you, the best person you can talk to about you is you. I guarantee you. I don't know. I'm just saying, the best person that I can talk to about me is me. And how can I hear what me is saying if there's so much clutter around? If I'm worried about my boyfriend over here, or I'm worried about this boyfriend over here, or I got a boyfriend and I'm trying to get a new boyfriend, or I'm not happy, so I'm just trying to find somebody else to make me happy. No, you make you happy. Once you make yourself happy, nobody can take that away from you. It's not dependent on any person. It's solely dependent on yourself. Like, so you can keep that happiness. You can harbor that. You can take that around with you. And guess what? You have so much of it because you're creating it that you can give it away. Give it away for free. Like, you have to vibrate on a certain frequency. And once you get yourself on that frequency that you need to be vibing on, your partner that's vibing on the same frequency, y'all can find each other. It's just like UPS. When they come to the house, they knock on the door. If you're not there, guess what? They're going to leave a little note. And they gonna take your package right on back with them. You know what I'm saying? And you like, dang, I done missed my package. Same thing. If you're down here vibing with Tyrone, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna find your Prince Charming up here? Because you down here vibing with Tyrone. Your Prince Charming looking for you. He like, where are you? Where are you? He can't find you because you're down here. You gotta raise your frequency. Raise your vibration. And how do you do that? By realizing who you are. Spending time with yourself, loving yourself, getting to know yourself. Like, find out what you really want. Take some time to write down the qualities that you actually want in a partner. And make sure, while you're writing down these qualities that you're looking for in a partner, that you possess these qualities as well. You know what I'm saying? Because normally, we find our reflection. And that's just real, guys. Like, yeah, it gets on my nerves too sometimes, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Like, once you know the rules, you know how to play the game. So I'm giving you the rules so you guys can play the game, okay? Like, seriously, I'm telling you. Now, let's see. Behave accordingly. And when I say behave accordingly, okay, for example, if I was in a relationship right now, I wouldn't be entertaining guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, there would be a certain standard. Like, if we're talking, then we're only talking about business, or, I might have some encouraging words or whatever, but it's strictly not anything extra. You know what I'm saying? Basically, behave accordingly, please, ladies. Please behave like ladies, okay? If you're looking for your king, you're looking for your husband, your Prince Charming, the father of your children one day, and so on and so forth, please don't be out here sliding in everybody's DMs. Like, have some type of respect for yourself. That's where it starts. You have to have respect for yourself. Now, I'm not saying don't pursue someone that you're interested in. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is act accordingly, okay? Capiche? Capiche. Okay. Be selfish with yourself, okay? Everybody doesn't deserve your energy, and that's just real. Like, you can be nice, you can give somebody a smile, you can give somebody encouraging words, but everybody doesn't, like, have access to you. Everybody shouldn't have access to you. You should, like, you know, put some parameters up, put some boundaries around yourself, because, I mean, you are fragile. You know, this is a healing time when you're single. This is time to figure out your do's and your don'ts, your likes and your dislikes. Like, this is a very, very sacred time or whatever for you. Like, and enjoy that. Like, treat it that way. Treat it accordingly. Like, treat it like the most precious thing that you have, your time, just like your temple, your body. Like, it's special. Treat it accordingly, okay? Okay. Now, the next thing I want to talk about or whatever is, man, I just literally went blank, but it'll probably come back to me. But long story short, guys, I just dropped in to say that you are single because you're supposed to be. That's fine. Maybe your partner is working on themselves and they're preparing themselves for you. Ever thought about that? It's not anything wrong with you. It's nothing wrong with you. It's nothing wrong with you. Maybe you're just single because now isn't the time. Like, it's just not the time. Enjoy yourself. Be selfish. That's okay. Continue to knock out your goals in the meantime and in between time, because your partner will present themselves to you. But you have to know that's what you deserve. And if you just jump from unhealthy relationship to unhealthy relationship to unhealthy relationship, you're only making it harder to find that king or that queen or that person that you're looking for or that's looking for you. They can't see you with all this dirt on you. You got to stand up and wash yourself off. Like, glow up. That's basically all I got for this topic or whatever. If you guys agree or disagree, that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, you feel me? And come up with your own conclusions. I'm just basically sharing what the cards were for one of my client friends and how I was able to relate in my own life, because believe me, I've jumped from relationship to relationship for the longest time. And my college friends, they can let you know. I was always got a bae, K. You better ask somebody. Always got a bae. Always had a bae. Always had somebody in my face. And wonder why I could never figure out what I'm thinking, because I always had somebody else right here in my face. Okay, needed to be in somebody's face. Wasn't happy until somebody was in my face. Like, couldn't make my own decisions at all. Needed to approve it through somebody else. And how does that work? How you have to approve your life decisions through somebody else? Like, come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Ladies, we smarter than that. Fellas, y'all smarter than that. Y'all smarter than that. Spend time with yourself. I promise you, it's the best thing you can do for yourself. The best thing you can do for yourself. I promise you. So, like I said, I'm not gonna, make this super duper long. Plus, I wanted to record like maybe 2 more videos today or whatever, because everybody has been saying the same thing. Consistency is key or whatever. Content. Stay consistent. So, I'm just trying to, get these topics out. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. Thank you for the topics that you guys sent me or whatever, and shout out to my client friend or whatever, girl. You know who you are, you feel me? And if you decide to share, you know who you are, just go ahead and put it down in the comments or whatever. Y'all know, like, share, subscribe, and thank you to my subbies that I do have or whatever. I love you guys, and thank you for you know, just come in to check out what I got to say. Thank you for listening to me, guys, because, you know, I can just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And I really just appreciate having somebody to talk to, you know, because I really be talking to myself, y'all. Don't judge me, but I'm really loving being by myself. I promise you. I paint my nails. I do my hair. I lay my edges. You know what I'm saying? I sing to myself. Look, I got my tarot cards, my candles. Like I said, I like to craft. So, like, deep breath. I promise you guys, it's the best thing you can do for yourself. Even if it's an hour a day. Self-care is very important. Spend time with yourself. Get to know who you are. Love yourself. Okay, guys. Until next time, you know, love and light and all that good stuff and boom shakalaka laka or whatever. Blessings, and I love you, my gypsy loves, my soul tribe, and I'll see you next video.